Boom, pow. Just when you thought it was safe. With 17 minutes to spare. Down in sports, we're in the building right before kickoff. Happy New Year. Myself, left-handed. You already know, at RM Desk, which is, the deal right now. My co-D Yadabear is in the building. She's incognito, but she's in the building. I guarantee you she got on some form of green. All
Always.
right? Always. You know what I mean? What's good with you?
Man, nothing. Ready to enjoy this first Sunday of football. You
All
know,
right. All right.
yeah, it's football Sunday. Happy football New Year to everyone out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a lot of crazy things happening on this
Oh
beautiful,
God.
wonderful September morning. Tyreek Hill getting the disgruntled driver treatment. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Dak Prescott getting some more bread. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? They all of a sudden Jerry found some bread. You know,
Yeah.
and Jamar he's going to do his thing. He's going to be the team player.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So again, that's where we at on this beautiful, glorious first Sunday of the NFL. We already got Yadabear in the building. Her team is 1-0. Talk about your Eagles and their victory over the Green Bay Packers on Friday night.
First of all, we should never be playing in Brazil ever again. Not
Mm.
on a soft soccer field. That's how people get injured. I.e., Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
He was battling, calf injury like the whole game, and now he has an MCL sprain. We never want to see anybody get hurt like that during the game. But that's unfortunate that happened. But it was something to expect for the first game. A little sloppy on the offensive side. Jalen throwing two unneeded picks. Like it wasn't even no need for him to throw that ball. Some stuff we got to clean up on the offensive side, especially with him. Just get him in season form because it's like, bro, why are you throwing these two balls? Like it was a ridiculous interception, and then the fact that they didn't play any starters during preseason, it kind of shows, especially with the center
Mm-hmm.
position. You have a guy in Cam Jurgens who's no bum at all, but the fact that he's now starting at center, he should at least got some reps during the preseason to make sure that he get these snap counts correctly. Before the season start, we don't want to learn on the job. We want to get that already fixed up. But the biggest highlight, has been
Peace,
going
Tommy. Yo, I
around.
see you.
The
Go ahead.
biggest highlight that has been going around, the internet since Friday night is Saquon Barkley. He came out 3 touchdowns. This right here shows that Giants. What were you doing?
Listen, they about to the Giants about to go through it, man. Listen,
Listen, I will fire the whole front office off of just what Saquon did on Friday. Like you gave Daniel Jones all that bread when Saquon was the majority of your offense, and then you let this guy not only leave but to go to your rivals right
mm,
down I-95, which is you know it's ridiculous to allow a player of his caliber to go to your divisional rivals number one, and then number two to come to the Eagles. That's like, if back in the day, we let Shady go to the Giants or the Cowboys, like that would be ridiculous. Um, but he showed out, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, one
mm-hmm.
receiving. Um, AJ Brown did his thing. I don't understand why corners like to talk trash to AJ Brown, because as soon as you start chirping at him, then he scores right on you.
I
It's
mean, that's simple. That's simple, Browski.
you
Talk
know,
to AJ Brown. AJ Brown lights him up. You never hear from him again. It's
yeah.
simple. You know what I
But
mean?
overall, it was a very sloppy game. Defense looked okay.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Barn was balling, 15 tackles. I think he had like a sack. N'Kobe Dean looked okay. He still needs some work in coverage. But that hit that he put on that running back was crazy. Um, Quinyon Mitchell looked really good. He didn't look like a rookie out there at corner. They tested him early in the first half. He played some
Mm-hmm.
really good defense against Christian. He had about like 2 pass deflections, which was good to see. He made a little mistakes here and there, but as a rookie starting on the outside in your first game against a very talented wide receiver core, he looked pretty good. Um, but overall, I'm happy with the dub, but there's some things that need to be buttoned up for next week when we play Atlanta. You know.
Shout out your fellow Eagle fan right there, Tommy O. He's in the
Yeah,
building.
I
Shout him
see
out
him.
one
I
time.
see it, Tom. That's right.
You know what I mean?
We went,
And
you
shout
know,
the
we,
homie
we
out.
we
You
went
know
to
what I
Brazil.
mean?
We came back with that dub. I don't never
Yeah.
want to go to Brazil again. That field was horrible, man. It was. That proves that we don't need to be going to these countries playing football like that. It's a soccer field, and it could have been a lot more injuries. And I feel bad that Jordan Love had to leave. Injured. And he's gonna be out like 3 to 4 weeks.
I wanna say something real quick. You know what I mean? While we here, we about to rock out down in sports. We in the building right before kickoff, man. Getting your Sunday right, your appetite together. My Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, we got to see Jaden Daniels today, his debut as a rookie. I'm expecting some things. Rev T, this is for you, man. Big Washington Commanders fan. Listen, dog, you already know, man. I've been on your show numbers of times, man. I hold it down for Buck Nation and all that, man. We're just gonna stop another mud hole in you guys, man. I'm expecting some things, man. We brought the band back. All right. We're gonna get another go at it, man. Make it do what it do. All right. So Buccaneers, man, 3-time defending NFC South champions in the building once again. It's going down. It starts. You already know. We got the Washington Commanders at 4. Let me talk about college football real quick. It's about to get real ugly in Boulder, Colorado. Like
It's definitely about to get
everybody's getting their payback and they get back right now, yo. And Dion, I hope the squad, y'all look kind of like that first couple of minutes of that game, especially after the pick six, man. That was when the homie got the pick six, I said, okay.
That's set the tone for the whole game.
That's what I said to that. I said, they in trouble. They in trouble because Nebraska wasn't playing with them. They remember what happened last year. They was bringing the rookie, the freshman kid Dylan Raiola in to do his thing, and he did his thing, and it got ugly early. And I think that I turned away from the game, and then I turned back to it. I think it was like 28-10. I was like, oh, okay, it's not 55-3 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because the way Nebraska was getting at them, Nebraska was letting them have it from the door, man. So again, it's going to get a lot. I want to use the W word, worse. You know what I mean? Before it gets any better,
it's not looking good.
Yeah, Shador Sanders was getting harassed the whole game. You know what I mean? He left the game early because injury might have been a headache. You know what I'm saying? But here's my real point before we get ready to get up out of here real quick. The college football playoff is going to look so crazy. All the teams that everybody was kind of counting on making a run, you gave them 12 spots. Notre Dame lost. Yep. Florida State lost twice.
Yep.
Michigan lost. Like you know what I'm saying?
Michigan got
Michigan got
and Oregon barely won. So what's up with those preseason rankings? No,
absolutely, Brasky. Let's go. Yep, absolutely.
I was asking at the beginning of the season, like, what's so special about Oregon? And these guys barely won yesterday against Boise State. Boise State came out there and was giving them the business. I'm looking at Oregon. I'm like, their offensive line don't look that good. I was like, their defensive line don't look that good. They was missing a lot of tackles. The linebackers look very suspect. So I'm like, where did these people get this preseason ranking from, and why were they so high?
They was blinded by them fly uniforms.
Yeah, I think that, they
You know what I mean? They blinded, man. You know what I mean? They blinded by them fly uniforms. But again, man, the college football playoff, regardless of the fact that it's got 12 teams, yo, they made it easy for the TCUs and the Boise's of the world and that nature. But then you got the big dogs that can't even get out of the first month of the season without a loss. Some of them without 2 losses. And we already know, Browski, that is going to be a team that's in that 12 that's going to have 2 losses.
Oh, most definitely.
We already know that.
Absolutely.
But your resume is not looking good. Yeah, your resume is not looking good right now.
No, no, not looking good at all. And
And I'm gonna
I
give
have
some
to,
love to my Miami Hurricanes.
and I have to say, Alabama is looking pretty
Go
good
ahead.
post Nick Saban. Post Nick Saban,
Yeah,
Alabama still look like a well-oiled machine. So definitely keep an eye on that, and definitely give your Miami Hurricane shout out. Once again,
that's right. Put the respect. That's right.
get your
Absolutely. Put
business
some
done.
respect on it. Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm gonna say it again. It's never gonna be like it was. You can hang that up. And I think that some people feel like, oh, we can bring it back to the glory years. The glory years is right now for Miami Hurricanes football. The glory years is just being respectable. Win the games that you're supposed to win. Because this college football playoff thing is basically an alley-oop for you. Because now the expectations are on Miami because a lot of the teams are falling by the wayside. You know what I mean? We got the transfer kid from Washington State, Cam Ward. He's doing his numbers right now. As long as we don't have any significant injuries, we could just roll along and do what we do. You know what I mean? And people are going to notice us because the other teams are falling off. And people are paying attention to Miami. And Miami's playing well right now. Peace, Robbie Danksworth. I see you, God. Peace, peace, peace. That's the homie right there, Robbie Danksworth in the building. Peace. Yeah, man. So, again, put some respect on my Hurricanes name, man. The Eagles are 1-0. You know what I mean? They got their dance on. They got their groove on down in Brazil and all that.
Eagles 1-0, Chiefs 1-0.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
About the Chiefs, I mean, Derrick Henry looked a little washed. They definitely took Derrick Henry out of the game plan in the second half. In the second half, you forgot that he was even on the team. And also, how they using Mark Andrews was a little weird too. It's like he's the left tackle instead of the starting tight end. The kid, likely, he balled out. He had a Kevin Durant moment with his toe on the line.
Yeah, he did the KD, right? But it should have never got to that point, though, yo. They was the Ravens in the head in the first minute of the game with the offensive penalty thing, man. You know what I mean? I get it, what it is, but they was killing Baltimore every play. They had a 21-yard gain that got negated by the offensive whatever lined up wrong. Then they had another play that got called back, like 2-3 plays in a row.
It was
got called back.
So many, and I'm gonna say this now. I wouldn't be surprised if the kid Xavier Worthy, not offensive rookie of the year, because that guy, he was balling.
Yeah, the first time he touched the ball, it was crazy.
First time, and every time he touched the ball, it was electric. He's making stuff happen. Crazy. So.
Listen, man, we're about to get up out of here. Happy New Year to everybody. Enjoy your week one. Yes. Definitely Tuesday night we will be in the building to talk about week one and all that good stuff. I hope your team won. And that's basically it. I'm Lefthandid at RMDesk on Twitter, which is X right now. You already know the vibes. And that's my code D over there, Yadabear. So make sure y'all check us out. We're down at InSports. We're in the building, man. StreamYard, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Facebook is in the building as well. All right. Danksworth, man. Peace. Tommy, yo, salute. All right. We'll get at y'all, man. And we'll talk to y'all Tuesday night. Peace.
Peace.